Hello, my name is Steve Wymer. I'm the CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Silicon Valley. I'm really glad to be with you today and really grateful for all that Touch a Life Foundation does. It truly does make a difference, and especially grateful to be here with you all on World Kindness Day. Kindness is a paramount, it's a pillar of the Boys and Girls Club model and of the programming that we do here in Silicon Valley for thousands of kids every day that desperately need our support, our service, and a real sense of belonging. That's actually the core to our mission, is providing a sense of belonging for boys and girls that are underserved here in Silicon Valley. We live in Santa Clara County, which is one of the most affluent counties in America. And there's obviously tremendous technology brands and great, great wealth being generated in Silicon Valley. And yet it's two valleys. It's a valley of prosperity and a valley where people have found great riches. And it's a valley of great, great need. And the families that we serve are the neediest of the needy. We serve our students and kids year round. We serve them in after school programs at 16 different locations, from the northernmost tip of Santa Clara County down to the southern tip. That's 16 different clubhouses spread out. It takes probably 45 minutes to get from in a car to get from one clubhouse to the other. And we have kids in all those clubhouses Monday through Friday, as well as a 10-week summer immersion program to serve our kids. As I said, the basis of our model is a sense of belonging, and that's what our kids need. Many of our kids have parents who don't speak English, and yet they're going to school in an English setting. They have incarcerated parents. They live in multi-generational housing that's inadequate. They suffer from food instability, and they epitomize underserved. And our hope is to help provide those kids with a sense of belonging and give them mentorship, give them tutoring, give them emotional and social health well-being resources, and to generally just pour into them in a way that helps them change their trajectory and create access for them to the same opportunity that others have here in the Valley. So our programming is something that provides that stretch of continuity, and we run peer mentorship programs as well as a Youth of the Year program for our Leaders in Training program. The programming is extensive, and we're funded by a combination of municipal grants, corporate and private foundations, individual contributions, and then revenue we generate from events that we do here in the Valley. I just wanted to touch a little bit for those of you who may not be familiar with the sort of geography of Silicon Valley. The majority of people who live in the greater Bay Area were not born in the United States. We are a beacon for talent for people all over the world to come work at these incredibly innovative companies that power our region's economy. And that creates a tremendous amount of diversity. And while diversity is almost always good, in the case of caring for the underserved, sometimes it can be an extra challenge. The diversity of opinions, the diversity of experiences, and the diversity of focus that we see here in our community allows for 70,000 kids who are classified as living in sheer poverty here in Santa Clara County. It allows for them to be often underlooked and overlooked, and certainly not served. So the work that we're doing to serve a couple thousand of these kids feels like just the tip of the spear. And so it really, really is important for us to acknowledge that it takes a lot more than the Boys and Girls Clubs of Silicon Valley to serve the truly neediest kids here in Silicon Valley. We need to partner with people like Touch a Life Foundation and the YMCA and Catholic Charities and every entity we can to help kids in need. The need is just so tremendous, and especially tremendous in the sense that the Bay Area's cost of living is so high. Commute times are really long. It's a big challenge for people who live far away where they may be able to afford housing. And there's just a very disparate amount of opportunity between those who are technically educated and able to contribute to our technology employers and those who are not. And yet there is still opportunity abounding. And we want to help our kids achieve that and be a part of that opportunity. So our focus as we think about growing and serving more kids is to be able to grow incrementally with our clubs. It's very expensive and difficult to try to purchase and operate additional facilities here in Silicon Valley. So while we will add clubhouses where and when we can, our real opportunity to serve thousands of more kids is our partnerships that serve our summer immersion program of 10 weeks to help solve summer learning loss, and to just be able to touch more kids and reach out to meet a greater demand, which is summer programming, something that lots of Bay Area parents really are seeking. So we hope with that we can achieve an aggressive growth plan to serve more than 5,000 kids, and we believe that's achievable. So we need to continue to grow our resources and our partnerships, and we seek to do that at every turn. We try to reach out and work with business groups, Rotary clubs, Kiwanis clubs, of course, our local elected officials, and like I mentioned, all of our grant partners that have a priority of funding youth development. It's a sometimes daunting task, but the best part about the youth development work is that when you are able to interact with the kids we serve, you can see very clearly their potential, and you can get down on a knee and look in their eye and see that they have the same potential as every other kid in Silicon Valley. They just don't have the same access to opportunity. And that's what we're trying to do to create for them, help them envision and see themselves in a future that they don't know, they haven't been exposed to. And so it's exciting work. So I would welcome you to check out the work we do, partner with us, support in any way you can. Our organization's website is bgcclub.org. And we'd welcome your engagement and your support. There's a lot of work to be done, and we welcome having volunteers, your financial contributions, and oftentimes the most valuable thing you can do is open up your network to us to see if there's a natural fit where someone might, their priorities for contributions to their community and community leadership might align with the needs that we have for our kids. So really appreciate the opportunity to connect with you all, and anyone focused on kindness in the world, which we need a lot more of, and serving those really in need. You can consider yourselves to have a friend in the Boys and Girls Clubs of Silicon Valley as we try to reach out and provide kindness and a sense of belonging and expand opportunity for kids in need. So I'd love to speak with you in that pursuit if you're interested. And thank you for all that you do and that the organizations that you're affiliated with to help make the world a kinder and better place that increases opportunity for all. Thank you very much.